are going to be a bit more passive with the Claude, with the Angela. If they want to try and go for a big fight in the early game, if Yawi lands a massive combo, a massive implosion here, there's a chance that Aura can take over from the early game. That's a big if though, and we're still waiting for the final pick from Ultra Ego. It's gonna be the Faramis on top of all this mobility. When it comes to a brawl in the mid game, I feel like Aura has an edge, but Ultra Ego, if they can use the sustain effectively, might be a whole different story.
Both of these teams already starting to roam towards this top side. I think there should be a buff contest soon. Taz looks like he's posturing for it, dealing some damage onto Yawi. But in the top lane, Pai against Aran, the Barats and the Lapu Lapu. They're now going and centering on this turtle.
Bravest fighter into the death to this welcome. Aran gonna be able to find the stun, but Taz walks in with a Tempest of Blades, gets that down. Appraiser's Wrath now used up. Gugun gonna be taken very low, and oh, it's first blood over to the Tigreal. Gugun survives somehow. They sacrifice Yawi.
Wait for Kabuki to get a power spike, really channel all their resources to try and get Kabuki ahead. Because again, they do have crowd control, but they don't really have the same kind of damage to burst through both the Matilda and the Faramis. But it seems like they're going to be trying still for this fight, leaving a Heskiel to try and play that macro game.
2 levels ahead earlier. Now, oh, Yawi takes Taz off the wall, goes in, and man, my God. Just got so much space for Gugun to get the retribution. Now Krite gonna fall in the hands of Aran with the sword. Yawi targeted down by Taz, who's looking for the assassination onto the roamer. But now Yehezkiel walks up, gets the healing. Taz touches the Blaze, knocking 2 up, picking up the Blaze as well, and picking up Yawi. Yehezkiel able to get away with Gugun.
So he's going for more crits. We'll have to see if he adds more attack speed to this, to be having a bit more of a dueling presence. But Kabuki gets jumped on.
Almost predicted as well. Kabuki still staying. Blazing Duet gonna be used up as another realm pops in. Gugun with a sandwich maneuver. Trying to stop them. That's an implosion as well, catching Nino. And that's a full-on initiation from Gugun with the help of the hard guard. Nino gonna be gunned down by Kabuki as Gugun finds a double with an Appraiser's Wrath. Krite and Nino down.
He was able to go back in, deal some damage, and now...
Ooh.
Is he really gonna go do this?
Seems like he should be able to. He has the retribution, pulled back, knocked up, and now Aran takes him out. The brave fighter swings his sword, and the assassin cannot withstand those slashes.
There's a chance he will go for a massive play, and he has a chance to just burst someone down completely.
And now Gugun has kind of catched up in that EXP, right? Level 10 compared to that level 11 that Taz has been able to get, but here we go.
Yeah, for this welcome though, you cannot go for the retreat battle when you're inside of the stomach of Detena. Aran with a stun onto Krite now has the swings as well in the mid lane. Kabuki with Blazing Duet, but the Netherrealms cancels that out. Gugun, this place for a bit, is able to sustain with the help of the photo and the healing from Yehezkiel.
Jungler, so they can really contest, but for Ultra Ego, they have frontline that can serve as the main target, but look at Aran.
Still able to get some shielding. Aran, oh my God, flickers forward as well. Did not pay off. Taz was able to escape, and now they're on the back foot. Kabuki still doing some damage right there. There's a good implosion, catches Nino. Plays into web by Kabuki, chasing him down, not able to catch him just yet as Rossi pops in the guiding wind, but Pai is all but isolated. The Dino taken down.
But he also wants to be able to just go with the Tempest of Blades, go for the burst damage, and then immediately be able to just escape with the faster movement speed. He's trying to go for it now.
He goes for it, the guiding wind. Oh, circling eagle. Rossi flying to his demise. Gugu now going for the taunt, locks him down. Yawi with the implosion and the instant collapse from the dragons. Holy!
They get it. They get the wombo combo that we were talking about, that we feared happening down, and that is the result that you get. 4 members taken off the board. Pai, the only dinosaur left to try and go for this contest. I don't think that he should do it. I guess he's just opening up vision and preparing for the rest of the members to pop off, but I think it's gonna be too late. Aura with a free Lord.
It happens once, okay, coincidental. It happens 4 times, okay. This is the 8th time now, hello?
Maybe we'll talk about it after the game.
Oh, maybe that's why Yawi has a boost whenever you're here. Taz gets out, but he uses the Tempest of Blaze, and that's his welcome now. Gonna get 2, but Aura, they've baited so many of those resources. Hey, Turner, what have you done?
I don't know.
It's Turner being put on the spot right here, and so is Ultra Ego with the Lord coming through.
Boom, that's a charge. Boom, that's Yawi with a shove back, but Rossi gets out with the guiding win. Gokun in the midst, the Praisers Wrath. Oh, it actually connects onto Nino, taking him to half HP.
Oh!
No death as well. Oh, Rossi's gonna be shot down from the skies! And now the Dino Aran! With the bravest fighter, Nino popping the win in nature. Kabuki diving deep with a Purify, surviving and going back to the battle mirror image. Will finally die, but Taz can only but run away. Aran gets the hard guard. The base gets imploded by Yawi. And Aura take game one. I think flex the Barats, pick up a Fredrin, and then you have crazy clear, you have super fast clearing in the XP as well, and just go and dive into the enemy jungle. That might be the case, but obviously they could just go for a safer choice, which is that X-Borg up against this somewhat tanky team with sustain, prolonged team fights, and the X-Borg does well.
But now against the threat of the aggression coming from Alter Ego, Purify for Kabuki, but also for Nino. Oh man, what is that?
That's a detour, that's a U-turn.
Yep.
That's the signature Yawi Grok maneuvers.
That's so annoying.
Versatile because of the stun that he had with that spear.
And the Abyss Walkers, it's a blink, right? Assassins usually up against blinks. It's a bit tougher. Yawi doing the same thing now. Rossi supposed to come over, but Yawi has the wild charge, didn't even use it. The hard guard gets placed down onto Rossi, but what happens to him? He disappeared. The orange ball taken away as well as Gokun. Oh man, it's a slaughter in the bottom lane, in the enemy jungle, burned down now Pai. Splashed by Yehezkiel.
Being a problem.
The lack of damage, the lack of spammable damage as well. He is almost never really in danger unless Alter Ego really expends multiple ultimates only for a roam. That's what he's abusing right now, and the team is trying to follow up on it. He's waiting. Whoa!
Flicker wild charge and the pullback as well. The retribution still caught by Taz there. Gokun looking to go for the chomp down now as Nino puts him in a tough spot with the Rossi with the Primal Rat. Gokun's gonna get help by the hard guard as Nino dives in deep, and Arana's gonna try to burn him down. Earth Shatter Flicker combo to the back line, and now a penalty zone as well. Aura on the back foot, so trying to cut away. Hesky with the splash of damage.
Right here. And again, he's just waiting for an opportunity. And Pai actually on the Torrizla goes for a brute force breastplate. You don't see that very often.
A little bit more survivability on his end.
More movement speed as well.
He's a level below here though.
Yeah, and Rossi already used the onward. What? Rossi now caught using Primal Wrath, but can't do anything now. Pai all alone. They are committing for a neutral objective with an assassin here. Taz in a 1v4 spot. The Flames will zone him away. Taz will still have the retry. Gokun is on the turtle. That should be for free for Aura here. Second turtle of the game.
So they're gonna trade that in for Taz's purple buff. But Yawi again, he's on the way there again.
Wall?
Okay.
All right. With the pace, reach the DHS by the 8th minute, so very, very quick. Usually you expect 10 to 11.
So there's gotta be a way for Alter Ego to shut that down.
I think they have to really use the Ling pressure, but at this point he's just too busy trying to deal with everything else, and Aura once again.
Two-man wall charging the chomp down. The penalty zone connects onto 3. Taz walking forward. That's a purple buff resets. Rossi pops in Primal Rat. Taz gonna be able to continue this onslaught as he picks up the purple buff, but now the Flames as well. Such a chaotic duel. In Aura, it looks like they come out on top. Yeah, Heskiel takes Pai down.
No problem. That's how they're just holding their ground, and look at the Moskov just doing work. That global presence is matched by Taz, but for how long? He's gonna lose his purple buff as a result.
Turret traded in for a purple buff. Hesky might actually be able to 1v1 him in this spot, but it's not a 1v1. It never is. Yawi right here has the wild charge, goes for the prediction, doesn't connect, and now Gokun as well. Death is welcome. Taz doing a whole lot alone here with a hard guard. He actually gets out of that spot without a purple buff. Impressive stuff.
Split push. But how long can they delay the inevitable at this point?
How well can they clear the Lord with Aura knocking on the door with the superior DPS? Yawi makes the play.
It's a wild charge. Kabuki now gonna go for the turret, and he'll be able to melt it down quite easily. Right into the depth of his welcome he goes. Edith is gone. Pai gets brought back by the missiles now. It's the Flames of Aran. Nino gets the helmet. Hard guard. Oh my god! Nino gets killed just by the Moskov hitting the base. He got pierced down. 2-0 for the Dragons.